Hello, everyone. We're here today with Dr. Rui Feng, who is the President and CEO of New Pacific Metals. Ray, thanks for being with us today.
Thank you, Peter.
My pleasure. So, Ray, maybe you can give us an overview of New Pacific, and then we can drill down a little bit and talk about some of the different projects and some of the detail of the projects.
Okay, New Pacific is a company, a long history, and has been sitting as a shell until 2017. We come across a project in Bolivia. So at the time, everybody say Bolivia is a tough place, and so we tried to raise money. It did become a very tough place, but we raised the money, 40 million US, with myself and Silver Corp help, and then later on we got Pan American Silver to finance us for a venture in Bolivia, and luckily we made a huge discovery, and now we are on to a second and third project as we have a lot of opportunity to acquire new opportunity in Bolivia.
Excellent. So you've got 3 projects going in Bolivia. Your flagship is Silver Sand, and maybe you can tell us a little bit about what makes it, I guess, a bit of an anomaly in terms of silver projects versus some of the other silver projects around the world.
Silver Sand project, it's something very pure silver and occur in the sandstone near surface. And at the beginning, we saw the structure looks like almost a vertical structure, like maybe high angle deeping. We thought it may go deep. So we trying to follow the structure. It turned out to be actually the mineralization of silver actually controlled by a contact with a siltstone at top of silver sandstones. And when the fluid come in, they have the siltstone serve as a lead. So the fluid will flow on the sideline.
Okay.
And then in the end, form kind of a sub-horizontal deposit, which is very easy to be mined. Like all the deposits go to deep, but this go to sideways. So easy to be mined, and also easy to be recovered. Can do a heap leach.
So that certainly bodes well for the economics of the project eventually when it gets developed. So you've got a lot of silver, you've got high grade, you've got easy access, and then potentially easy production and easy treatment and recovery.
Yes, and right now we are in the process of the PEA. It's going to be finished by the end of this year, and also on parallel we're trying to do a PFS to take advantage of a Bolivia government. There's a 2021 to 2025 economic development plan. So they want to develop at least 6 mines, and this silver sand will be one of that candidate for bigger development.
Okay.
So hopefully we get a accelerated permitting process.
Oh, that would be certainly very helpful. Maybe we can shift gears a little bit and talk about Carangas. So that's the next project after Silver Sand.
We made a big discovery in Bolivia, and this is silver sand, and then we learned a lot of geological knowledge about the country. So one good thing to indicator of acquire new project would be a lot of historical diggings. So we hired a lot of Bolivia geologists look around in the country, identify the previous digging site without other people working ownership there. So Carangas, that's how we identified. There are a lot of historic digging, and for silver right at surface, there's a lot of there's also silver smattering ancient like facilities.
Right.
But they're all bad, and nobody working on that now. And this project so acquired almost for free. We staked the property, and the project was drilled by an American company called Battle Mountains in '95 for gold. So they hit some holes at a west dome and 100 meter, 100 plus gram silver, but then they give up. And a famous promoter in Vancouver is Ross Beatty. He used to own this property.
Right. Okay.
And so now it's our turn to try our luck. So we didn't just drill where they drilled. We went to a river valley where there's no digging, and we saw what's going on there. And then we're so lucky we hit the silver at the beginning, and then with some deep hole we found a substantial gold underneath.
Wow. So if you're gonna find something else, gold is certainly a nice thing to find along with silver.
Yes, and the silver will be kind of again sub-horizontal, like a silver sand, like a near surface sub-horizontal zones. Right underneath there may be a feeder zones.
Oh wow.
Which is a gold.
Okay. So I mean, it might be still early, but ultimately, when this is developed, you think that the gold would be an underground type of project, or would it potentially be part of a larger pit?
I think the first 40 to 200 meter of silver mineralization. So what you do, you can open pit mine that silver first, and then once you finish the silver, then you start to mine gold.
Okay, and would you do that underground?
I think it'll be partially, mostly be open pitable.
Oh, okay.
But this is early, right?
Sure.
So we did a 35 hole last year. Right now we have 4 rigs.
Okay.
We're doing 40,000 meter drilling.
Wow.
This year.
So these are big projects that are going to see a lot of drilling, a lot of results, and a lot of news flow.
Yeah, and also in terms of regional, like a metallurgical belt, this project is very similar to filler mining's.
Okay.
Filler the Cell project. So at the time they were again flat silver zone at the top. They've been drilling there for 10 years. Last year they started drill at the depths. They hit this gold and copper. It also in the feeder zone, like a rhyolitic zone, and then the stock just took off, right?
Exactly.
From $1.50 to what, $25, $20. Wow. So hopefully this will repeat our same kind of discovery.
Sure. And so you have a third project after Silver Sand and Carangas. So Silver Strike, tell us a little bit about that.
Again, the reason we acquired this Silver Strike is because there's a lot of historical digging. So you go there, you work the digging size over like 1.5 to 1.5 kilometer. You said must be a lot of silver there because once it's acid was dumped,
right,
they have a silver grade. And again, this also was drilled by Rio Tinto in 1995. So they hit a silver, they hit a gold, but at that time maybe they're looking for copper, so they walked away. And now it's our turn to try our luck. So geologically very similar to a silver sand. Looks like a silver sand and Carangas put on the same location.
Oh, really?
So, but it's early stage because right now we have so many good projects. People may lost their focus.
Sure.
So we're going to do like 6,000 meter drilling this year.
That's still pretty good for your third in line project.
Yeah.
That's good. So maybe you can tell us a little bit about the catalysts that people can look forward to for the rest of this year at least.
I think silver sand, right? We're doing we just finished another 20,000 meter drilling in May this year, and then we are working on a mineral resource update. So by September, so which I think somehow will increase more category of measure indicated category resource, maybe slightly expansion, right? And also there's some satellite drilling, surrounding silver sand, which hasn't been drilled before.
Okay.
And the main catalyst is the Carangas that we are putting some deep hole. We hit some rhyolitic bodies, which show like a mineralization already is
right
without the sulfide. And so if this indeed with more drill hole confirm a similar kind of a scenario as a fill out the cell, I think it's really actually we are transferring our company from a silver company into a pure gold play.
Okay.
So that's very exciting.
Sure. Any potential to maybe do something different? I mean, in terms of how the assets are held, would you look at if you know you have, let's say, a couple of assets that are both quite substantial, would you consider maybe spinning one out, for example, or monetizing one in a certain way?
Like a silver sand, we want to, we always welcome the different way of making money for shareholders.
Sure.
And certainly we were trying to get a permit for silver sand. I think we will create more value for the shareholders.
Sure.
So at that stage, if some guy want to say we want to buy this project, and the door is open, right?
Right.
It's all flexible. And but we're working on this thing. We're also looking for new opportunities such as a tin. Like Bolivia is famous for tin.
Okay.
But where's the tin?
Right.
And nobody has a drill hole for last 30 years.
Wow.
So we will also review a lot of historical drilling, and looking for again, where people have dug tin before.
Exactly.
For that kind of opportunity, maybe to create. Once you acquire, you can split into a new company. Right?
Absolutely.
So it's always flexible and open-minded.
Okay. Well, it sounds like investors have a lot to look forward to, and probably some very good and very exciting news flow over the next 10 to 12 months.
I think so. There'll be a lot because we have so many drill rigs working on there.
Excellent. Well, thanks for this overview, Ray, and we will certainly keep following the story of New Pacific.
Okay, thanks, Peter, for having me.
My pleasure.